Good evening. Warm welcome to the program. We are going to see one important questions if you are working in logistic, warehousing, transportation, and distribution, especially focusing on vehicle routing, scheduling related kind of a job. I think this session will help you. Let me attach the screen. This is session number 126. If you would like to see the previous session, you are always welcome to visit my YouTube channel. Here, as the title says, we are trying to see the warehouse networking related topic, especially for the logistic guys or those who are dealing with vehicle scheduling and routing. This will become more important if you are handling more than some say 10 or 20 vehicles a day. Some of the large organization even they may handle hundreds of vehicle. In such case you should know how to plan and schedule the vehicle routing, how to optimize the cost of transportation. So, title for the today's session is what are the principles of good vehicle routing and scheduling? Assume hundreds of vehicle is required both the inbound and outbound, but here our focus is on outbound. Possibly you are delivering and also picking up some consignment from the vendor. That should be ideal case. It is not that one set of vehicle is going only to pick, another set is going to only collect deliver to the customer. The ideal is same set of vehicle should go and deliver to the customer and also pick the components from the vendor. Okay, the idea here is to optimize the cost. Need not be the distance, but overall at the end of the day we are trying to minimize the cost. So the route should be effective enough to allow minimum transportation kilometers. First, load truck with the stop volumes that are in close proximity to each other. These are design principle. Possibly on a you don't need a complex software that will ultimately confuse you. But if you are able to draw in a pen and paper, that is more than sufficient. If you are handling limited vehicle, say 20 or 30 vehicle, load trucks with stop volume that are in close proximity to each other, meaning that assume you have 30 to 40 customers, and you may have to send two or three vehicles in the trip. So you need to combine these delivery points or stop volume where they are close to each other. Stops on different clusters should be arranged to produce tight cluster. Okay, you need to form cluster of delivery points so that they each one is within a close distance within inside the cluster, but the clusters can be away from each other. Build routes beginning from the farthest stop from the depot. This is the idea given to consolidation. Come from farthest point and come closer to your plant. The sequence of stop on the truck route should form a teardrop pattern. Teardrop in the sense there should not be no crisscrossing. Okay, without crisscrossing, the vehicle should move in a path, and maybe they should not come a second time to the same place or same city. The most efficient routes are built using the largest vehicle available, though currently the situation may be different. But in B2B environment, either for collecting from your vendor or delivering to the customer, and you have a lot of stop points, the better is the larger vehicle. Pickup should be mixed into delivery routes rather than assigned at the end of route. This is what we saw in the beginning, especially in the manufacturing environment. You need to collect the components or material, and then also deliver it. So if you are in a position to combine both pickup and delivery, that would be great in terms of optimization. A stop that is greatly removed from the root cluster is a good candidate for alternate means of delivery. In the sense, if one of this delivery point or pickup point is away, much away from the regular route, it is always preferable to have a different arrangement instead of combining with the regular route trip. Narrow stop time windows must be avoided. Many of the JIT and lean company, they have a time windows. You are supposed to pick up or deliver only in such a short time window. Of course, this is going to conflict with our optimization programs. These cases has to be negotiated with the vendor if possible, and the time window can be stretched. These kind of routing and scheduling may be helpful if your organization is planning or already doing milk run, where you are going to collect the components from the vendor or deliver to the customer in a sequential or periodical manner. This will help. So if you have any question, you can put it in the comments so that I can respond.